Hi, I'm Sean McGowan. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to build some basic jazz bass lines, apply them to progressions, and even play walking bass lines with chords on top. In the following examples, we'll learn and practice some different approaches to creating bass lines in a jazz context. We'll work through different types of bass lines that create a strong swing feel, a standard ingredient in jazz repertoire. We'll also work through some techniques and articulations to enhance our rhythm and time to really approximate the sound of a bassist. Finally, we'll play some guide tone chord voicings over a walking bass line, creating a full piano-like approach to accompaniment and solo guitar arrangements. This lesson can be found in my Fingerstyle Jazz Guitar Essentials lesson series, published by Acoustic Guitar and available at acousticguitar.com. As we start building bass lines, we're going to focus on basic 4/4 time, but once you've learned the techniques in this lesson, you'll find that they can be easily adapted to work in any time signature. To start, let's agree to play the root of the chord on the first beat of each measure. This will ensure that we're stating the harmony of the song. The next few examples are going to focus on the fourth beat of the measure, the second most important beat of a bass line, because it often includes an approach note that leads us to the next chord. The notes on beats 2 and 3 will ultimately be determined by how you want to approach that fourth beat and shape the arc of your bass line. The first type of approach note we're going to examine, the scale tone approach, involves playing a scale tone a single step above or below the note you're going to be playing on the downbeat of the following measure. Example 1A demonstrates a bass line underneath a basic 2-5-1 in the key of C. The line begins with a D on beat 1, the root of the D minor 7 chord. Since we know we're going to play a G on the downbeat of measure 2, by the rules of this scale tone approach, the fourth beat of measure 1 should be either an A or an F, one scale tone above or below the G. This example shows an A note approaching that G target note from above, a move that is repeated at the end of measure 2, where a D note approaches the subsequent C root. Most often, the scale tone will be a whole step above or below the target note, but at times will be a half step away. Example 1B illustrates this same approach as applied to the first 3 bars of an F blues progression, 1-4-1. Examples 2A and 2B show the same progressions using a scale tone approach below the target notes.